I was just in a protective order trial last week. It is similar to a regular trial. The party bringing the protective order, the petitioner, goes first. They lay out all the reasons they think they need a protective order in place. That includes presenting evidence, and they still have to follow. Their rules of evidence are still involved here. So hearsay is not going to come in. They can call witnesses. They can do everything. Sort of similar to a regular trial, what it would look like. And then when they're done, the respondent does the same kind of thing. They present their case, and maybe the judge will have questions at the end that they can ask either party, but it's supposed to follow the rules of a regular trial. Now, because of the nature of them, and because oftentimes people are unrepresented in these trials, it oftentimes breaks down and ends up in two parties just yelling over each other to the judge. The judge is trying to maintain order, and it kind of descends into chaos, and we see that a lot. So there are definitely dangers in appearing at a protective order hearing without an attorney. While we were sitting there waiting for our case to get called up, there were several people who commented, "Oh, I didn't think it would be like this. I thought I would just kind of explain my side and this would be fine." And before our case got called up, every person before us, that protective order was granted against the respondent. And there was sort of a sense of shock when it was granted, because everybody has their side of the story and they think they're in the clear, but without an attorney there, it's difficult to get your story across. Yes, it can be too late sometimes to hire an attorney. If you got notice, and if that protective order is granted, we can't really go back and fix it. So it's important to get us on board ahead of time so that we can be there with you. So if you've got notice of a protective order hearing, whether the claims are absolutely valid and you think they should be granted too, or whether they're based on nothing and it's complete nonsense, call an attorney to talk about your options right away, because we're going to be able to pull that protective order. We're going to be able to see the allegations against you, and we're going to be able to help build a defense and see if it's something. Do we want to fight it, or is it something where we don't want to risk you being put under oath and having to testify to these things and open yourself up to criminal prosecution? That's all a strategy decision we can make together based on what you know about the case, what the person is filing against you says about the case. We can come to a decision on how best to handle it for you. And remember, always plead the fifth. Give us a call, 317-632-3642.